Cactus farm, prepare for your demise. Oh, I guess there has been a change of plans. Hello and welcome to the Bedrock Collective server. My name is Callbuster. This is episode... I still don't know the numbers. 10! I did not have to look that up. No, what are you talking about? Oh, that means we are in the double digits. Well, look at that. I thought we would never have. So, yeah. We are back at my base and I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Of course, there's still a mess over here. You didn't miss anything there. But there has been some changes in the corner behind me there. And some in that corner, as you could see over there. So we do have some stuff to talk about. So, well, let's get started. Let's get started with these furnaces. What am I smelting? Oh yeah, it's glass. I probably am gonna use that over there, I think. Yeah, I think that was the plan. And otherwise, we can always use glass. Let's go over here, because this is where used to be some bees. And I can still hear the buzzing underneath here. So, but it now has been kept off. If we go over here and get scared by the ghast again, because it's still there. Oh, actually, little behind the scenes. These torches over here, yeah, they are very nice when I do... Can I do it? It's the other button, isn't it? No, I don't think I've got the pack on me at the moment. But yeah, that's... for me shooting the thumbnail, I think the last time I used this ghast, I used these torches over here to provide some extra lighting from the back. Interesting, right? It was the only thing that I had on me. Please forgive me for the mess. And oh yeah, also take a look at the ceiling over here, because that is the same ceiling that I've done over here, be it a little bit different. And yeah, the farm is still spitting out its honeycombs. The current situation isn't perfect. I'll say that. But it is working. It is still producing, so gotta be working. Yeah, let's go up. Set up here. There's a block missing there. So we can see the ceiling. So this is right underneath the thing where we just were. As you can see, there's the daylight. Nothing special. It just about fits. And yeah, the same kind of ceiling with the lighting over there, of which I wish just the actual magical button that does RTX actually shows some good lighting over here, but it more blows up my computer, so I'll keep it turned off today. And yeah, the same ceiling, but then the middle part, I decided to go with some normal oak, which actually now look at it, it does make it look like a giant cookie, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, what have I created? Okay, it looked pretty when I built it. It still looks pretty actually, so I'm still happy with it. And yeah, all the ceilings are done, and also these access ways, which actually I also made an access way to the concrete farm, which still has a little bit of a company hip around here, but I might decide to close that entrance in the near future. Because I don't think I want this base to have any straight through entrances. I want them all to be with the staircases. So if it goes straight because of a wall, then it goes over there. And I've got some plans for that entrance still, but I just haven't gotten to it. Time is going so fast. It's already 2024. Did you know that? Well, it says it on the clock right here. Okay, it's 2028 by now, but yeah. Oh, I missed my cue. It could have been 2024 on two bases, but now it's just the year 2022 and not 2024 on the clock. I said 2022, didn't I? As you can see, the bee farm is still... Yeah, it is producing. It is still here, I wanted to say, and it is still producing. And this I had cleared out also at time, I think. Yeah, 20 blocks. I've got nothing here, but if anything, it's these honey blocks that I've really got to pay attention to, because I still haven't hooked this up. So it's a manual operation of cleaning this out, hopefully in time before it actually starts clogging up. Or it doesn't have any bottles anymore, I must say. And put these in here and quickly let this go. I think... Yeah, I was on time. There are no beehives that are stuck, so that's good. You bees keep producing more than I can... Oh, I really need to get this finished up, redstone-wise. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just not do that and start another redstone project instead. Because yeah, as you could see in the beginning of this video, I have, well, I've at least made a decision. So that's something of what I want to do with the kelp farm. And I have decided that it wasn't working the way it was. Now I had a few things to consider. I really wanted to keep this, what you call it? I really wanted to keep this flying machine. And I mean, I really want to keep this. And I can prove that to you. I did a little bit of redstone experimenting over here. I was trying to find a way to have a flying machine being powered by only redstone blocks and no observers. The good news is that it actually worked. The bad news is in one direction. And it is as soon as you place the last block, it starts flying off. And it never stops again until it hits something. And then it probably is broken for auto. Actually, it would start up again, I guess. But yeah, it's... I, for the life of me, cannot consider of a way of reversing this. So, sadly, I had to leave this. It's still working, apparently. And so I had to make the difficult decision of leaving flying machines for what they are and going back to... Well, I would call this the brute force attack. Just have a whole ton of pistons and kelp in front of them and then... Well, just cascade downwards. Because that is what this is gonna do. Now that is... an earlier iteration where I placed it in a little bit other location, but I got a bit too close to this platform over here, which is not gonna stay like birch. I know you're talking in the comments. It is gonna be stripped down sometime, but for now this is a working platform, so it can stay like this, okay? Jeez. Anyway, we have pistons on copper blocks. I don't know why I started using copper blocks, but I guess that is my redstone block for now, because I do have accumulated quite some lots, so why not? I cannot use iron because I don't have an iron farm, so copper it is. I think most of these pistons are on the right location to be precisely at the top. I've calculated that one block beneath the most edge there will be a glass ceiling. Underneath there would the top water be, and that would be cascading downwards. And we would have a nice wall of water over here, which we then, if we place some fence over here, we can just show from over here. So that's gonna be real nice, I think. At least that's the idea. Obviously, I still need to make a whole lot more, but I should have some resources with me. Oh, let's take a look at how much we could do. I know I've got some more copper lying around, and I definitely went on a trip for some redstone. Let's also grab actually some torches. Can I find my redstone boxes? No, I cannot. Apparently I'm all out. Really? Don't I have sticks on me? Oh, do you know what I've got on me? Hehehe. Very nice. This took so long of the season to get myself a spyglass. Ugh. You know how hard it is to come by amethyst shards these days? They all get used in those tinted glass. It's only the end product that's for sale. So I needed an amethyst shard, and because I had the copper, but I don't have that one amethyst shard, so that's why only now I've got this very nice spyglass, which can be useful sometimes. Now, what is over there? Is that a sheep in trees? I see some legs I see some whiteness. I think that's a sheep in a tree. Nice spying. Alright, joking aside, let's actually start doing something. And I just realized I already had some torches in my inventory because... and we have pistons there. We've got some in the inventory as well. I think we can definitely at least get a section working at this moment if I know how to parkour. I need to go onto here and then on there and then on there. No, let's try again. Okay, rocket it is. I think this is still the old solution, which didn't line up perfectly. So, well, I want everything to be perfect. So that's why we're taking it down and building it up again. That's actually in the good location. So I think I need something on top of here. That's true. And because there cannot be a piston here, we are placing a copper block over here. So that we will do like this. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, we'll be doing this for a little while. Do I have something to talk about? Oh well, it's 2024 now. I've been away for, again, a little while. I wanted to do something in December still, but I miscalculated how much busy of a time that would be. Oh, I've never been that much busy in that time of year, but this year I was. And, well, after the busy period, I got a little bit of a sickness. No, I don't. I got a cold. That's it. Yeah, I got a cold, and after the cold was starting to go away, I actually got sick. So that's the reason why. Let me double check before I go ramble on. This is correct. Partially. Yeah. There we go. The months were busy, and then I got sick, and yeah, if you've got those two behind another, then it becomes a little bit tricky to make videos in time, at least. And so we've passed another year, which actually means the server is starting to get a year old, I guess. What about that? Probably an anniversary soon. I think it was somewhere in February, maybe? Or was it January still? I'm not sure. I'll have to look back when I posted my first video over here. Jeez, that feels like ages ago. And I'm only on episode 10. Can you imagine? I do want to ramble on a little bit, but I need to focus for just a little second. I see that we've got a block over here with some dust on top of it. That should be it. It is powered. That is its good state. And then pistons start on this level from over here. There we go. So, what are my plans for this year? I mean, it seems like a kind of video that would discuss that. If anything, nothing is gonna change in 2024, I guess. I hope so, at least. That would be my goal. Though it will be difficult, because it has always been difficult for me. But time by time, I am, again, here. So, somehow I'm getting myself through it. And, well, that's nice, because that means we can see a little bit more of the server. That being said, of course, this is only pretty much my base from the server. But probably next episode we'll be able to explore again a little bit. Visit nether tunnels and such. I don't know, it is still a little bit quiet on the server, but I'm not ready to give it up yet. This base needs at least finishing. So that would be a good goal for me. You see that stone over there? It needs to be surrounding all these pillars. These pillars needs to be built up. And that actually reminds me, I need to talk about you on what I've made over here. This slab of concrete. Well, it's just the same as all the pillars are gonna be it a little bit more decorated, but this is how I tend to start, just with the plane, and then I'll break something out and then replace it with the lights and such. It needs tweaking, that's for sure. But I did decide on the height. And the height is not what I planned it to be. Because obviously, originally, it was meant to stay there. And it would go up and up and up and up. But now I've got this one. So that doesn't fit anymore. So what I've decided, because I really wanted to have some room. Because I didn't want to go digging quite yet. But I also didn't want to place this contraption over there, because that would mean I need to clear that out. I'm just postponing a little bit, okay? And obviously I already dedicated this corner to kelp farming, so I was like, if I'm gonna upgrade it, it's gotta be in the same location. So that's what I decided, but I needed to have a little bit more height. And I've tried multiple heights and placing multiple orientations of this. And I've decided that this one is the lower one to that one instead of that one. Which means we'll actually go the other way around. That one will still be the highest, but then we'll go over there. This one will be raised a little bit more. Maybe we'll place some more cactuses in. I don't know why I would do that, because I think the chest underneath here is overflowing. I may actually turn this into a bone meal farm now I think of it. That could be very useful. And then I think this one will be the same height, which is very useful, because otherwise then the redstone will be showing, because I think that's still right here. Yeah, I really do need this height. Otherwise it doesn't fit. And then that would mean this wouldn't be this height, but this height. So this is already in its correct location. I just need to remove that concrete. And then that one doesn't need to go that high anymore. It would just be going to there, I think. It is that, or all needs to be risen and it wouldn't be that low over there. But I would like at least one corner to be lower, so it can actually swoop in from that side or something. It just makes sense. Although I wasn't always happy with this corner over here and how I need to connect it with the staircases next to it. Why do I hear a spider so close? You're actually in my base. Phew. Don't be making webs. Jeez. Got spiders in my real room already. That was a joke, okay? Although, I may have some spiders in my room. But they're friendly spiders. They're just sitting in a corner and they're catching bugs. So they're very, very useful. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, don't use rockets like I just did. Goodness me. Take a little bit more room, because you are not gonna be able to make the corner. I thought I was able to cancel the flight, but apparently not. This is starting to get along. We will go to right around here. And then I will place a little bit of a wall besides here, so we can at least test a little bit. Now only need to pull this along a little bit further. Make sure this gets powered. And this one is with the dust, which I cannot place. Ah, that's too sad. We'll do that. And then some scaffolding. If I'm correct. That's not gonna fit, because this is the wall, isn't it? Yeah, okay, but we can cheat. So we'll do you. And then have this, and we'll place the torch here instead. It's over by one block. Shush. Nothing is wrong. So this is as high as we will go. And then water will be here, just on top of the piston. And as you can see, glass will be here. And that makes the ceiling. And I've got this pattern of having the floor being one block lower. And I wanted to keep that, because it looks quite nice. So the glass will be here, and then you can stand on that level. So the wall is one higher. And this is measured out perfectly. It didn't take 11 or so tries. I don't think. I lost count. It wasn't 11, I guess. But I guess 4. Yeah, I need... Okay, we'll go with 5. Now it should be as easy as filling this all in, if I didn't misplace that block right there. Oh well, this is easily fixed still. Okay, I need to make sure I'm oriented right. Okay, we'll fill it into here. which means if I'm smart, I'll also use this wall, and the walls go like, let's see, I need you, then I need 1 block over here, and then this, and then it's 2 up. Yeah, 1 block up above the piston, and that should keep the water in. So I'll finish this for a moment, and I'll see you back in just a moment. And with all pistons in place, it is now time to introduce some kelp, for which I actually temporarily, but not for the whole time, want to enable or disable the farm. I actually thought about having it deactivated. Oh no. Really? Surely not. What? Let's see. If you not, you will power that, which makes a clock, doesn't it? No, I made sure this wouldn't happen. What? No. Oh man. So the whole design is flawed. Really? How am I supposed to fix this? Oh my goodness. What was I thinking? I wanted that to power that, and then to continue there. And I kind of wanted to let that one power, but it's in for. Actually, oh, you know, this is gonna work. I did. Yeah, I just misplaced the torch. Look, it's supposed to go over there. I did think of this. So, but it's all just in the wrong location. There we go. You're supposed to go there, and you are not supposed to go. Be there, and I actually placed it right over there, and then I didn't place over there, so I did do it well. It is working. There we go. Nothing is wrong. Let's see, we got some kelp, we got some water, and I may want to get another bucket, but I need to be a little bit fast, I know now, because as soon as the kelp can start growing, it grows very fast. And, well, it should not break the farm necessarily. It surely messes up the water streams if it grows too far. Because this farm is supposed to be on a clock eventually. Which is why, by default, I've made sure, that's what I wanted to say, that redstone line over there, or actually, oh, let's make use of our new gimmick. That redstone line over there. Spyglasses are way too funny. That redstone dust over there, as it turns off, this farm will shut itself off, meaning it will block the kelp, because the kelp is gonna be on these pistons, and then when the pistons extend, when that line isn't powered, that makes sure if something goes wrong over there, then at least it will be in a safe state of the kelp not being able to grow. And I think that is a wise decision. Now I will need a little bit of blocking from that. And that shouldn't block any redstone lines. No, it doesn't. Which then means I can place this right here, which will flow all the way down. And then we cannot form water over here because it finds a way down there. So it doesn't combine over here. This means I need a few more buckets and a few more trips before the whole thing is done. Right here. And one right there. And that's it, I think. So it's 6 wide, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So this is how it looks. A little bit. And this is how it will look from over here, which I think is very nice. Because you can see down and you can see up. And I think this is going to be quite a spectacle, especially when all the kelp is going just fly towards you. But if I have done it all correctly, it shouldn't fly too far. And especially just go and collect over there. Even if the water sources form because of the kelp farming. I have been testing this quite thoroughly. And I think it should all be fine. Now actually, when I'm placing this kelp, I think I want the pistons. Yeah, okay. As you can see, the water has come out one now. But that is no problem because we made this fence just high enough. And now I can place... I cannot place the kelp because there's no water anymore there. Okay, so we'll have to place this with the things retracted. But we have to be quick because when it grows, it may... Or when it grows too far, I must say. It may tend to do that. Yeah, see, it's already growing around there. I gotta be fast. And these... Final few. Wow, it's higher than I thought. I may start rowing soon. Actually, I made a mistake over here. These two don't need to be, and that one is not getting pruned. And then we've got the measly one over here. And that should be it. Let's get down and let's put it in safe mode again. I think, yeah, there went some kelp. And... Oh, well, the hoppers aren't in the correct position at the moment, but most of the kelp got down, I think. So it will not be perfect, and maybe some losses, but I think... Yep, already some pieces made it in there. Just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to draw this line up a little bit more, so I can actually flick it from up there. Kadoosh. Oh, yeah, see? That worked a whole ton better. Now I think there's no kelp left, only one over there. And some made it to the sides, but that is not going to be the case. Because this will probably have a wall next to it, so it won't be able to end up on here. So if we don't count those 3, we've got 7 in here even. Yeah, this is definitely going to produce. This is definitely going to produce. And I'm putting it in that mode again. Just for safety, because I actually want the water to stay like this and I don't want it to grow any further. But yeah, that is working wonders. And the idea is to obviously fill this whole section of the base with the kelp farm. And the eventual idea, of course, is that this will produce enough kelp to hopefully at least keep one smoker going. Of course, with the other one, because it was just all over the place. Now it gets flung into these hoppers at least. So I only have to put a smoker at the end of it. And I hopefully have some ways to get some experience. I definitely hope at least. Because if not, well then I still need to use those bottles of enchanting. I just hope that if I'm working in and around this base, that this will be running eventually, and this will producing enough kelp for at least one furnace to eventually have smelted a chest worth of kelp, and that should hopefully, although I'm not certain of it, but I certainly hope that that will be enough kelp to mend a pickaxe for at least half, please. I'm still bummed that the Cactus just doesn't yield a full experience. I don't want to modify this anymore. This should at least do one furnace, and then we could have 3. 3 furnaces. That would be nice. So we can always have at least one furnace done and ready to take the XP from it. That are the ideas. That are the plans. Look at what we've done. We finished the bee farm over there, which I did off camera. And now it's looking very nice. We still need to do the redstone for that, but well, that's not gonna happen soon. I really need to have a session and think about what I'm gonna do there. Maybe it's done next episode. We'll see. And then we actually made a start on the next generation of the kelp farm over here, which also isn't quite working yet. I seem to be very good at not finishing my projects, which... No, we're not gonna let that happen. No. All will be finished before I'm gone. Before I'm gone here. which I also think is not near soon yet. We're only getting started. It may be late in the season. I am just getting started. I am still playing on here. Anyway, that's gonna be it. But before I go, I do have something yet left. You may also have seen these things over here. And I think it is time to take a look from above. And that's the wrong chest. I think it's over here. Well, I don't know what happened with that one. But let's see. Got this one. And I guess I've got this one as well, which is over there. Yeah. So I may need to make more maps. That's why I've got allocated 4. But there we go. Did they update actually? Yeah, I can see the new kelp from over there. It's very blue at the moment. Yeah, look at that. It is really starting to show on the map. Especially when that one is also filled in. And then maybe I can give them all different colors or something. I'm not too certain about it. This one is a little bit on the special side with its green see-through glass. We can probably make something blue for the kelp farm or cyan. Yeah, that would be good. And then would I make some other colors? I don't know. I'm still not sure. This is very peculiar. Why is there a blue pixel over there? Mysteries.